Wow, Greenville County Schools putting responsible for, I don't know how you'd put it exactly, a top 10 in the world story yesterday. So that gets my attention. It's a story we did here last week for the first time. WYFF broke it. And it's an incredible story. The whole world is talking about it. This was covered everywhere from the Hindustan Times to the Times of Asia. Went uber viral after the UK Daily Mail did it, and you'll see why when I tell you what happened. It's about a 12-year-old girl, Kelia Turner. She attended middle school at Dr. Phinnize J. Fisher Middle School in Greenville County. She was physically and verbally bullied to the point by peers who branded her a roach and a man in a mustache face. She wasn't a transgender child or anything like that. That she tried to take her own life. Bullying eventually became so bad that Kelaia was found hanging from a belt in her bedroom at home and was dead for a complete 8 minutes, the UK Daily Mail writes, before paramedics could revive her. It's a 24-page federal lawsuit against the school system. School system says they did nothing wrong, for the record. The lawsuit claims that instead of providing support and helping reduce incidents, this is the part that well, there's so many things in here that blow my mind. Teachers joined in the torture. Now, obviously, this is in the lawsuit. We don't have their side of the story, so I would, caution anyone. There's always two sides to a story, but that's what the lawsuit says. Kelaia was in a coma for weeks, wound up staying in the hospital 101 days. She is now functionally a vegetable. They expect her to live about 40 years, and her parents take care of her. She has severe brain damage, no control over her body, relies on a tracheostomy tube to breathe and a feeding tube. She's 14. This just rocks me that this could go on in our school system and that it ended the way it did. The part of the story that went viral, though, really over the last 24 hours, again, a top 10 in the world international story, right out of Greenville County Schools, which is incredible to me, is this line. She's in a coma for weeks. She gets out of a coma. She's in the ICU. And her bullies snuck into the ICU, took photos of her in a further attempt to mock her, and put them online. Yeah. There's no words for that kind of evil. I can't, assuming the lawsuit is, of course, correct. That's what it alleges. If that is correct, that is next level. Kelia Turner was physically assaulted by peers, branded a roach and a mustache face by her peers at Dr. Phinnize J. Fisher Middle School in Greenville County, the lawsuit says. Lawsuit claims that at one point, a teacher got in on the act when one student asked, "Where's the roach?" The teacher pointed to Kelia. Again, I can't confirm that. It's what's in the lawsuit. So we'll see. This will get adjudicated in court, and I hope both sides can have their say in court. The mom, Turner, who now must care for her daughter for the rest of her life, says she emailed the teacher as well as the principal to complain, noting that, quote, children committed suicide from this behavior in the past, according to the lawsuit. It ended up being prophetic because her daughter tried. She says that she emailed 6 to 9 times, met with school officials, tried to stop the bullying. In particular, I guess there was, one student who led the bullying. At one point, Kelia's clothes had water poured on them and were thrown into the trash. She was physically assaulted, according to her mom. So this is according to the lawsuit. Kelia did apparently try to fight back. Actually, tried to fight her bully that she was suspended. And the student who caused the fight was not. So look, this is all in the lawsuit. We don't know, but what we do know is that those pictures were put online. That the bully snuck into the ICU after hearing she was there to take pictures of her. And again, she has severe brain damage, no control over her body. This is the saddest part to me of all. March 11th, 2023, Kelaia confided in a friend about her thoughts of committing suicide. 5 days later, she was found hanging from a belt in her bedroom at home. So a lot of questions being asked, not just here, but around the world, about what happened at this local middle school and how it could ever get so bad that a child kills herself or tries to because of bullying. Dead a complete 8 minutes before paramedics could revive her. She was cool to the touch. Blood was coming out of her nose. She'd already urinated on herself. She was fully committed to what it was that she was attempting to do, her mom says, and she was gone for a whole 8 minutes. Wow. That just breaks my heart. You know what that says to me? Look, we got a ways to go with bullying, and whatever the case, when Greenville County Schools makes international news, something is wrong. I wanted to let you guys know, because you are so generous. There is a GoFundMe page for Kelaia. It's to buy a van so that her parents can transport her. They're having pretty severe financial situation caring for her. And it's really cool because it's only been up a couple of days and it's already raised $57,791. It's called Empowering Kelaia, A Path to Healing. So if you want to donate, it's GoFundMe, Empowering Kelaia. So a great way to help this poor family.